Welcome to Aspen Yoga. My name is Stacy. Welcome to chair yoga. For today's chair yoga class, we are going to do a full body gentle stretch. So all you're going to need is your chair. Remember, no wheels, preferably no arms. So go ahead and get settled and meet me back on. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and start seated in our mountain pose. So as we sit tall, I want your feet to be firmly planted onto the floor. I want you to sit away from the back of the chair using the muscles of your core. Hands are on your knees, tall spine. You can gaze forward or you can close your eyes as we take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, filling your abdomen and chest. Exhale, your shoulders relax, your spine stays tall. Inhaling here. And exhale. A couple more breaths together. Inhaling, sending oxygen to your fingers and your toes. Exhale, the spine stays tall. Last time together, inhaling here. And exhale. Opening your eyes if they were closed. Hands stay on your knees. I want you to round your back, tuck your chin for cat. Looking up, put a sway in the back for cow. Giving you a side view here. Round the back. So we just really want to stick those shoulder blades back. Good. And as you come into cat, round that back. Good. So we're just stretching through the spine. Good. Just coming in between cat and cow. Always working through your range of motion, feeling each vertebrae. Get a nice stretch here. Let's do one more. Cat and into cow. Good. Coming back. I want you to leave your hands at your thighs. And I just want you to shift. So you're just going to shift one way and then the other. Good. Let's go ahead and bring those hands to the hips. My tailbone is staying on my chair, so I'm just getting a nice shift in the lower back, shifting from one side and the other. Let's slow it down a little bit. Hold here. Pull it back up to the center. Shift and hold. And to the center. One more each side. Shifting here. Good. And shift. Good. Coming back to the center. Let's draw some circles. So I want you to circle your spine around. Circling as far as you are comfortable. So keep those circles small. And then you can make those circles a little bit bigger as you become more comfortable. Let's do two more this direction. Good. You come back to the top. Let's switch directions. Remember, starting slow. And as you feel comfortable, those circles can get a little bit bigger. Good. One more time. Back to the center, nice and tall. Walking your feet out. So we're just heel-toeing those feet out as far as you're comfortable. So adjust where you need to be here on your chair. And then walk them in. Good. So we're heel to toe, take them out, and then heel to toe in. Our goal, obviously, always to go as far as you are comfortable. If you can get it wider than those chair legs. Good. Let's do two more. Take it out. And in. Last one out. And bring it in. Good. Come back to the center, sitting tall. Inhaling here. And exhale. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, hands come together to the center. Inhaling here. Exhaling, press. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, down. Inhaling up. Exhale, hands center. Inhale, hold. Exhale, press. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, open. Inhaling up. Exhale, center. Elbows up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, turn and press. Inhaling, pulling in. Exhale, down. Last time. Good job. Inhaling up. Exhale, prayer center. Inhale, hold, elbows high. Exhale, press out. Nice. Inhale, bring in. Exhale, drop open. Good job. Let's go ahead and circle those shoulders around, coming back to the center tall. I want you to go ahead. I'm going to bring both arms to our side. I want you to start with your left hand, inhaling up. And as you exhale, take that left hand across your body and either grabbing the side of your chair or just grabbing your thigh. I want you to, arm comes up, and then you're gonna stretch to the opposite side. Good. So I'm not holding on really tight. I'm just letting that hand rest. Good. Inhale up straight. Exhale, stretch it out. Good. If I can let that arm be across my body, not just hanging out here, but across the body. Good. Coming back up. Open the hands down. Good. Other side up tall. Cross it over. Find your spot. Inhaling up. Exhale, lean. Get a nice stretch. Gives us some counterbalance having that arm over there. Good. Inhaling up. Exhale, lean. Oh, get that nice stretch. Keep both hip bones on the floor. Inhaling up, arms reach. Exhale, open and down. Nice. Let's go ahead. And we had walked out, so I want you to walk out to that comfortable spot. Toes are turned out, so I don't want them straight. I want them externally rotated, which gives us a little bit more comfort in our hips when our toes are turned out. Sitting tall here. And exhale. Good. Let's go ahead and start on the left side, placing that hand down. Inhale, arms reaches up. So I want you to come over, reach tall. Good. Get that nice stretch, fingers to the ceiling. Good. Little arm work here. So I want you to take that arm over your head only if it's comfortable. So see how I have that nice straight line from my fingertips to my hip? Getting a little bit better stretch through the side here. If that is uncomfortable for your shoulder, come here. Or if it's really uncomfortable, just come here. Okay, so you have here, here, or here. Your choice on what is more comfortable for you. Nice deep breaths. Good, let's come up and switch sides. So let's start here. And if this is comfortable, stay here. Inhale, take that arm up. Let's settle in here. Nice deep breaths. Stretch it over, opening up. Good. See that nice line from my finger to my hip? Straight across. Good. And if you're like, okay, I can't, this is no longer comfortable, come here. Or remember back to here, wherever you are comfortable. Good. Let's sit up tall. Bring that hand down. Good. Let's keep our hands on our thighs here. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Now I want you to go ahead and dip one shoulder. So we're dipping opposite shoulder. Good. And then we're going to dip the opposite shoulder. Good. If you want to come elbows, you can elbow dip here. Or you can dip with those hands. I find it get a little bit more range of motion with my hands. Good, I have more control. Good. Let's do one more each side. Dip that shoulder. So I'm dipping and rotating. Get a nice stretch in the back through that shoulder. Switching sides. Dip and rotate. Good. Come back up to the center. Bring those feet back in. I want you to come to the center or the edge comfortably of your chair. Plant that right foot. Just a nice hamstring stretch. So hinge forward at the waist here. Nice deep breaths. Good. Now I want you to lean a little bit farther. So if you can take that elbow to the knee. If it's more comfortable to stay here, stay here. If we can go elbow to knee, let's do that. We're still keeping any pressure off this leg. We're going to use it here in a minute. I want you to take that opposite hand, reach for the opposite knee, and I want you to open your chest. And as you open that chest, we're not pulling the knee over, we're just using it as a brace. Good, getting that nice rotation. If the arm high is too much, keep it on the hip. Good, bring everything back to the center and walk it back up. Hold here. And come up. Good. Do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to start with a hamstring and we're just going to start with our hand on the opposite knee. Hinge forward, comfortable, hanging out here. We will get a little bit deeper here in a minute. Good. Knee and elbow touch. So we're just hanging out here comfortably. Now, if you feel like, hey, this is a lot on my hamstring, just come more to the edge of your chair, but only if you are stable and comfortable here. Take that hand down, open up. Again, hand on the hip if it's more comfortable. Just getting a nice rotation, opening the chest. Good, sweeping back down. Elbows, hands, and up. Good, coming back to the middle of your chair. Let's pick up behind your left knee, sitting tall, and just draw some circles. And circles the other way. Back to the center, point that toe, flex it up, point, flex, point, and flex. Good, switch sides. Grabbing under the knee, as tall as you can keep your spine, draw some circles. So I don't want you to cave into the back of the chair. Stay tall, and if that means bringing your knee to your chest or bringing it halfway up, your choice. And circles the other way. Good, point the toe, flex it up, point, flex, last time, point, and flex. Good, let's go ahead and take that leg onto your thigh, so ankle to the thigh. Just a nice figure four, hand on the knee and on your ankle, hinge at the waist, so keeping yourself nice and straight through your spinal column. No hanging out forward. It does not, I do not care if your chest can touch your thigh. I want to always just feel that nice stretch. So wherever you need to be, and it'll change from side to side. Go ahead, coming back up. We know that for like me, this side is a little bit higher. Breathe, hinging forward, but keeping the spine tall. So as I'm hinging forward, I'm not rounding the back. I'm hinging forward from the chest, forward from the belly button. Good, coming back up. Let's bring that foot to the ground. Sitting tall, just some shoulder circles back. Good, let's bring those hands, open up beside us, circle those wrists, so circling those hands around. Good, now circle the other way. Good, coming back to the center. I want you to try this one for me. I want you to see if you can grab your elbows behind your back. And if you can't grab your elbows, grab your hands behind your back. I want you to see how far you can grab behind your back, opening up the chest, opening up those shoulders. And if it's holding the hands, great. If it's holding the elbows, if it's just, I can get here and maybe a little bit farther on my back, I want you to start working on opening up those shoulders. Sitting tall as you breathe. Good. Let's bring those hands down. Reaching your arms up. So I want you to reach each arm up, and I want you to pretend that you are, let's say, picking some fruit. So reach tall and pick. Reach. So we're reaching and then we're pulling down. So even maybe we're pulling a rope. Reach. Good. Stretch and stretch. One more each side. 1 and 2. Good. Bring everything back to center. Just a couple of shoulder circles here. Good. Let's go ahead and sit on the back of your chair for a little relaxation. So you have the support of the back of your chair now. Your feet are firmly planted on the floor. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale. Good. Inhaling. And exhaling. Your eyes can stay opened or closed. And I just want you to take some time today just to breathe. So I want you to focus on inhaling, filling your abdomen and your chest. And as you exhale, let the air out of your abdomen first, then your chest, your shoulders relax. Your hands can be on your thighs, palms open to the ceiling or down. So I want you to think of, as you inhale here, send oxygen to your fingers and your toes. And as you exhale, your shoulders relax. Taking your time here, just concentrate on your breathing. Allow your mind to wander. And as you inhale here and exhale, fluttering your eyes open if they were closed. Let's sit tall, so coming back away from your chair. Inhale and exhale. One more time together, inhaling and exhaling. Again, my name is Stacy with Aspen Yoga. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you again next time.